Hi everyone, this is Marie here with Funding for Good, and today we're going to talk about goal setting. And this is going to just be a basic overview of goal setting. So we're going to call it Goal Setting 101, specifically for strategic planning, program design, and just grant proposals. So goal setting is foundational for any organization, for any program, for so many reasons. One, you have to know what your goal is so that you know kind of what strategies you need to implement, how to give an orientation to your team so everyone's on the same page. It's nearly impossible to evaluate the success of your staff members if there are no benchmarks to say, hey, is this staff member doing their job? Have they accomplished these end goals? So you can see I don't need to explain why goal setting is so important. So today we're going to talk a little bit about goal setting in the most effective ways. If you are new to this process, you might not have heard this acronym, but for those of you who are kind of pros at this, SMART goals is the most, I'd say, accurate way to describe your goal setting process. It's the most effective way. So SMART simply stands for specific, S, it's an acronym, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic or relevant, and timely. So if you look at every goal that you create and kind of use that as a test to say, does it align with these criteria, then you're going to be off to a great start. So make sure all of your goals meet the SMART goals criteria. Once again, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, relevant, and timely. So an example Mandy and I love to give in workshops and when we're out in person that's just so easy to relate to is a weight loss goal. So I might say my goal is to lose weight. Sound pretty reasonable? Yes. I need to lose some weight? Sounds great. But the question is, does it align with SMART goals criteria? Is it specific? I didn't say how much I want to lose. Is it measurable? Technically, I can jump on and off a scale and show if I lost weight or not. But is it attainable? Not sure, because once again, we didn't outline a specific goal or the time frame that we would accomplish it in. However, if I say my goal is to lose 5 pounds in the next 30 days, then I can say, is it specific? Yes. How many pounds? 5. Is it measurable? Yes, I can weigh in and weigh out. Is it attainable? Doctors say it's healthy and it's safe to lose up to 2 pounds a week. So 5 pounds in a month should be a safe goal by anyone's standards. Is it attainable? Absolutely, if I work out. Now, you have to look at the whole picture. Currently, I'm expecting a child. So everything may look realistic, but when you consider that one factor in there, that's probably not a realistic or a timely goal for me right now. So you need to look at your organization's culture, the resources you have on hand, what's coming down the pipeline, and say, while this might be a SMART goal in any other time frame, is it relevant to us now? Is it realistic to accomplish at this point in our organizational development? So once again, it may look very specific, but if you're in the middle of a staff transition or another key change that will impact the realistic nature of this, then you might want to reconsider. So once again, SMART goals, super important. Now, some organizations reach out to us and say, okay, I have goals and objectives and have different kind of subsets. You can use a general overarching goal. For example, our goal is to improve the academic scores of elementary school students in our after-school program. If you do that, then you will need to break it down into more specific SMART objectives. For example, you might say that 80% of your 100 after-school participants are going to improve their reading scores by a specific percentage. Now, why did I say 80% instead of 100%? Someone reached out to us yesterday with a very important question. They said, do I need to make my goals SMART in the goals section when I've already answered into the fields of the earlier portion of the grant how many people we're going to serve? Our answer to that is yes, because just because you're going to serve 100 students or 100 clients does not mean that you're going to be able to retain them and that they're all going to be measured in your goals. So be realistic and assume, what is your turnover rate? If you're providing special programs for a population that tends to rotate out, maybe you're working with homeless or incarcerated individuals or another high-risk population that transitions out of your program before successfully completing, you need to consider those factors. You may say you're serving 100, but you may say 70% of our 100 targeted clients will achieve the following goal, and go from there. Because if you assume every single individual in your program is going to meet the goals, then you're probably not setting yourself up for a realistic success in this area. So hopefully this helps outline SMART goals and use these for your strategic plan, for your program design, and also just to generate dollars through grant proposals.